So I'm going to show you here this gorgeous Traveler's Notebook from Paper House Productions. They call their Traveler's Notebooks journey books. And look at this, they're stitched, which means you can make these into chunky monkeys. And that's what we are going to start today. So the Traveler's Notebooks come in kits. You get 2 Traveler's Notebooks and you get the cover. So it's really nice, and they have all kinds of different designs, and they're beautiful. I was so impressed when I received mine in my design team package. I was really impressed with the quality of them. They're very, very good notebooks, especially the stitched part, because the stitched part, like I said, means you can make this one into a chunky monkey. So what I've done is I went ahead and I want my photos to be diamonds. And so to get that effect, I chose 3 photos that I was sure that I could go ahead and cut down. I cut the first photo to 3 by 3, and then I'm using it as a template to cut the rest of my photos. And I'm doing it so that I can place them onto my Traveler's Notebook at an angle. So I'm just going to trim everything up, make sure I have it nice sized, and that all the sides are even, so I can get those diamond shapes that I want. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to trim up all of these photos, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them on my layout. I think this is a really fun technique for a Traveler's Notebook spread, a journey book spread. Paper House Productions calls their notebooks journey books, but it's really the same thing. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to set my photos down. I'm not going to mat them or anything. And now I'm going to take all of these papers. These are papers from the Autumn Woods collection. Some of them are a little bit thicker and some of them are a little bit thinner. And the thinner ones are fabulous for Traveler's Notebooks if you want thinner paper and you don't want a chunky monkey. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by cutting apart this cut apart sheet. The nice part is things like this little sweater pattern from the cut apart sheet that is so cute can be a really kind of focal point on a journey spread like this. And then I'm going to use this other one that has the leaf with the heart. Same reasoning, because the cut apart sheet can be trimmed down and I can then have just this fun element on my journey book. So I'm going to show you this technique, and it's super simple. So you just start with photographs that you need one that's pretty, can be oriented in any direction. And then you use that one, cut it 3 by 3. And then the other 2 photographs, you're going to use that first one as a template so you can get the correct area that you want and use that. And then we are just going to cut 3 by 3 squares out of all of our pattern papers. And I am going to ink them using some vintage photo distress ink. And then I'm going to glue them down. So I think I cut about 6 squares for this. And when I start to put the full squares down, you'll see that there are definitely gaps, but we aren't going to waste paper for this spread. So all of those gaps or pieces that are going to look like they don't, like I need to cut more paper. I'm not going to need to cut more paper, but you'll see that as I go along. So because I had 3, I think I had 3 or 4 of those plaid ones. So I'm kind of alternating it so that the plaid ones are not beside each other. And what I did was I just have the plaid papers, and then I have those pieces from the cut apart sheet. And the plaid paper, the other side, had these super duper cute animals on them that I really, really wanted to fussy cut some of them for a future project. So you can see them up in the left where I kind of just roughly cut around them. And I have them in with the rest of my Autumn Woods products for a page later on next month. So next up, I am just going to go ahead and ink up. I'm doing all of the edges, and then I'm going to trim those edges and fill in the gaps in the middle. And you can see how I do this here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just take a pair of sharp scissors, trim off the edges where they're hanging over. And these books have rounded edges, rounded corners, so just so you know, keep that in mind. If that's something you don't like, it doesn't bother me in the least. And then I'm going to take those half triangles and I'm going to use them to go ahead and fill in pieces that I am missing in other parts of my spread. And I'm just going to continue to do this until I have my background all filled in. And now the next thing I want to do is embellish. So this is just a fall-themed traveler's notebook, or a traveler's notebook spread. This is all about fall. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some of my fall embellishments. We have some race paper stickers. I have some puffy pumpkins. I have the just like cardstock stickers from the Autumn Woods collection. And then I have these adorable 3D leaves that I love. And so I'm going to play with angles because I have all those angles on my page. I'm going to play with some of the wording. I definitely think at some point I add a fox to this. Oh no, you know what? The fox is in the pictures at the end because I used the puffy paper clips to hold my page down when I photographed it. So I'm just going to continue on here adding bits and pieces. I use a little bit of everything. I really love these leaves. I don't think, see now on this video, I think they look correct. But when I photographed them, I feel like they didn't photograph. Like if I photograph them, I don't think they photograph as well as they do as well as they look in real life. But they're so cute. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then we're going to do some puffy pumpkins. Puffy pumpkins. Say that 3-4 times fast, right? So what I'm doing here is these rice paper stickers. There's this one that has all these different phrases, all kinds of just cute fall phrases. And so I decided that I was going to cut that apart and kind of use them almost like phrase stickers across my layout. And these are not, I should point out right now, these are not washi tape. They're rice paper stickers, so once you get them down, they're kind of stuck. I was able to peel that one back up and straighten it out a little bit, but just for your reference, if you purchase these, just know that once you get them down, that's it, they're down. You can wiggle them a little bit, but that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this fun and fast journey book or traveler's notebook spread today. Be sure to take a peek at these kits over in the Paper House Production shop because these notebooks are really, really nice. They absolutely get my stamp of approval. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.